It's raining, it's pouring.
And let's climb to the tower, which is a lot less steep than the one we went up the other day. Hello there and welcome. My name is Anita. I'm a Dutch-Kiwi. I love cooking, I love travelling, and I'd like you to join us on our adventures. It's quite late in the afternoon. It's actually been raining most of the day, sometimes heavy, sometimes not, but it was just so cloudy and miserable that we had a quiet time. And as soon as the clouds lifted, we decided, let's make the most of the last couple of hours of this beautiful Sunday. So here it is. Perched on a hill above the village of Llanarthney, Paxton's tower looks out on the Towie Valley. Built over 200 years ago, this majestic tower is in fact a folly, built in memorial to Admiral Lord Nelson and to impress the people of the valley. The tower was built in 1811 by Sir William Paxton, owner of Middleton Hall, where the National Botanic Gardens of Wales are today. Sir Paxton was a friend of Admiral Lord Nelson and wanted to commemorate his victories, so he had the tower built in his honour. There were originally inscriptions on the tower on 3 sides, in English, Welsh and Latin. These did not survive, but this is what we know that they said in English. To the invincible commander, Viscount Nelson, in commemoration of the deeds before the walls of Copenhagen and on the shores of Spain, of the empire everywhere maintained by him over the seas, and of the death which in the fullness of his own glory, through ultimately for his own country and for Europe, conquering, he died, and this tower was erected by William Paxton. Being in such a prominent place meant that people could see the tower from miles around and would be constantly reminded of William Paxton, his connection and his wealth. Visitors to the estate would have enjoyed carriage rides to the tower for celebratory banquets. Well, there's another story, and it suggested that the tower was built as an election campaign to become a Member of Parliament for the Carmarthenshire, but it was lost anyway, regardless of having built this folly. It was early autumn, and the seasons were clashing with each other. One day we would have a beautiful sunny day, and the next it would be quite wet, and we didn't really want to stay inside. So, well, what do? You get in the car and you go and have a look at the countryside. Well, we don't care if it rains. It rains in the Netherlands too. Often at times when you don't want it to. So here we go, up Castle Street. We had set our sights on visiting Kidwelly Castle. There is an entry fee of £8.50 per person, and the weather was really lousy and there wasn't a soul in sight. It's a pity, because Kidwelly Castle is a well-preserved Norman castle in Wales that began as a wooden ringwork around 1106, before stone defences were added in the 13th century, and it would have been a sight to behold. The castle played a significant role in conflicts between the Welsh and the Normans, including being captured by Lord Rhys in 1159 and being besieged by Owen Glendower in 1403. It is known for its concentric layout and features such a massive gatehouse and unique towers. It served also as a filming location for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Only, well, apart from taking a few photos, that's all there was, folks. Well, we're having a wonderful sort of a day. It's very wet. We had a quiet morning, and then we set out, got some groceries, And then we thought, well, maybe the weather will clear. Sorry, I'm standing in puddles. And then we can have a look at this castle that we were looking forward to seeing. And the rain didn't let up. And now we're in this tiny little place, and I've forgotten the name already. Ferryside. And I can see why. I mean, obviously the ferry used to come here, but it's also a lobster fishing and whatever sort of a tiny wee township. And it's still raining, but not pouring. And so we just thought we'd have a look at this little inlet here, which is absolutely gorgeous. So it's good. Well, it's all there is. But it's lovely. And the tea rooms are closed, so there's no scones today. So anyway, I'm just walking out to the water and having a look. It's a bit windy, but not bad. I've got all these windy hair photos. So here we go. Pretty, isn't it, Leen?
Pretty. Yes.
It is rather pretty, but it is also wet. And here's another here's another messy hair photo. So for now, we've driven down this country lane, which is about as wide as our car. We backed up a couple of times and had to pull into a little bay or a hole in the hedge so that the cars could pass, the oncoming traffic. And it's all exciting stuff, you know. It's all the stuff holidays are made of. I think in the summer it'll be absolutely fabulous, but it's quite desolate now. And across, I'll just put you across the water. And for our diligence, the sun did decide to come out for just a wee while. So we drove home, and when we got back, well, we just put our feet up and enjoyed a very relaxing dinner. What a lovely day. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Who would have thought after all that rain we would have so much sun? Oh, don't you just love surprises? I'm having lots of oh wow moments, so excuse my oh wow comments. Honestly, just don't know where to look first.